Baseball on tap from New Yankee Stadium. The Blue Jays and Yankees next. Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Welcome in, everybody. Mlbtheshow here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes a 1-2. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there at going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes the 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
Well, he really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. He waits. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-1. And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with one away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
Ready with the 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A man at third with one away. Here he comes on 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Now here's the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power is just keep putting pitches right there.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, but most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
So we saw the slider as he gets the fly ball there, but as for the rest of the arsenal, here you go. It's a look at the scouting report to see what else this guy features moving forward. Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball lined towards the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Carlos Beltran, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Dalton Pompey will dig in here. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 on the way. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Here's the first offering. Kevin Pillar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Brian McCann will get his first shot at it here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
In now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at
92, 93. Now the 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Pretty well done right there. And he just gets out in front of this pitch and grounds it right between third and short. That'll be good enough to get the job done and drive in that runner from third base.
Stepping in now, Gregorio Petit, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-2 pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
The 3-2 one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
And here's the first pitch. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches the pitch for ball 1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Justin Smoke ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Devin Travis steps in now.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
First pitch coming. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Devin Travis has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Russell Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. And that right there is his first big league stolen base.
1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Here we go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. Brett Gardner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 1 on the young season. Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are often moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2 and 2.
Good take. You know, he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride.
On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
So 1-1. In for strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
The 1-2 now to Teixeira. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Jose Bautista will stand in. Starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
3-0 now to Bautista. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count, 3-0.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Josh Donaldson will dig in now. Named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad. And that's in there for strike one. Here it comes. Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. First pitch to him. Alex Rodriguez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. The pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And goodbye. Planted into the bullpen in right center. Chase Headley with a solo shot as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Gregorio Petit will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Didi Gregorius will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York.
Center fielder, Dalton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dalton Pompey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Kevin Pillar will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Justin Smoke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. Brett Gardner will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. 2-1 home now to Gardner. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. The second for 1, and it's right over his head. Carlos Beltran will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Pompey is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Mlbtheshow will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 now to Teixeira. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Brian McCann will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've started to break it open a bit now. It's up to 5-0.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot, as this is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays nothing. Devin Travis will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Jose Reyes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Russell Martin will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays nothing. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Roberto Osuna will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth. Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Well, many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Didi Gregorius will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this is fouled straight back. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays nothing. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Dalton Pompey will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Colt Hines will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jacoby Ellsbury will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleacher. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Brett Gardner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Carlos Beltran will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2. First baseman Mark Teixeira will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Kevin Pillar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Now here it comes. Down to Headley at 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Devin Travis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Jose Reyes will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brian McCann will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number one. Alex Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Chase Headley will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Todd Redmond will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chase Headley will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you've got to at least throw strikes here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Gregorio Petit will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Russell Martin will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Oh, he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top, 6-0. Good night from the Bronx.
2 hours and 49 minutes.
Baseball on tap from new Yankee Stadium. The Blue Jays and Yankees next. Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Game number 3 of this new season between the Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the big fella, the hard-throwing left-hander C.C. Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter. As you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Russell Martin will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch from CeCe. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. This is foul right side. Two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Here he comes on 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
He'll be disappointed with that at bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Jose Bautista will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Come on, let's do it.
The 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and one now to Encarnacion, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And that misses 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taking 3-1.
He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Brett Gardner will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Donaldson with a bare hand pickup. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
1 and 2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now another 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. He winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Mlbtheshow is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning. But this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. We played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the big fella wanted the call, but he didn't get it.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And a drive out to deep right center field. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop by Drew. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of two approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Into the box, Steve Tollison. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Chase Headley will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Let's go, 1-0 on the way. The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Devin Travis will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Devin Travis.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 1-1 on the way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. 1 away here to begin the third. So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Jose Reyes will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, but he robbed him on a super diving catch.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stephen Drew makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Drew as they've got him 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Here's the first offering. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Barehanded. And they won't get Ellsbury as he's able to beat it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Brett Gardner now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate, so on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much if the base is empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
First baseman Mark Teixeira will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. In the air to right center. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the Bronx after this. Jose Bautista will stand in, the starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Edwin Encarnacion is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now the 1-0 from CC. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. CC ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that Every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Alex Rodriguez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Tollison is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brian McCann is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
The 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 coming. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Didi Gregorius will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Stepping in now, Stephen Drew. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's set. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Yanks strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Danny Valencia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
First offering on the way. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. One, 2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in the groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? Just making it look easy.
Kevin Pillar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch from CC. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-1 home. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Down to Headley at third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Steve Tollison will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Travis.
Devin Travis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ground ball. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's Brett Gardner now. Chopper, foul. 1 run on 3 hits. And 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now the first pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jose Reyes will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now the first pitch. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. You know, the pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s, where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. To Drew for 1. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You've got a good base stealer over there at first base. Why not give this guy a shot to run before you go up there swinging at the first pitch and ground into a double play?
Jose Bautista will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And really, both of these starters are just dominating out there right now.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. 2 out with the man at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Josh Donaldson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. And we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he won't have a play after all, as that'll load the bases.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Here we go, Yank. Go, Yank.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Hold those runners. Let's get out of this inning.
The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And here's where the Jays need that 1 hit to really capitalize here.
Don't let him score!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3. Score remains tied 1-1. Mlbtheshow will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And taken in out there for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
First pitch coming. Alex Rodriguez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 1-0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Chase Headley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in the Bronx, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Kevin Pilar will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and that moves the go-ahead run into second base here to start their half of the 7th inning. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get many better opportunities than this to scratch out a lead here this late in the game. So this is one that they're going to need to take advantage of.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. David Carpenter will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Dalton Pompey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Dalton Pompey.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
The 1-0. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two-one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here now the 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. You got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Let's get him out.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
Strike out here.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, this wasn't the suicide squeeze. It was a safety squeeze. But still, I think you just have to take the out at first.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That runner's leading.
Now the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Now the 3-0 offering. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Chris Martin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Russell Martin will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a 1-0. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is there, 2 gone. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base. Jose Bautista will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Dalton Pompey will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Aaron Luke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Brian McCann will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more, too.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Stephen Drew will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much. That runner has to retreat back to first base.
Home to Ellsbury. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now here's the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Josh Donaldson will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores will play the eighth. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ballgames. And he's doing the job here.
Justin Smoke will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One 0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-2 home. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And Beltran will make the catch, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Justin Smoke will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brett Cecil will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Brett Gardner will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a ground ball and an immediate chance for the new first baseman. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
First pitch coming. Carlos Beltran is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
That's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. This pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game, and here, he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with one out.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. They'll try again, 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 coming to Teixeira, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 one more time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a two-run home run for Mark Teixeira. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. Alex Rodriguez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And A-Rod has a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Chase Headley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And A-Rod's going. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Ready now on 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. And New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Chasen Shreve will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Dalton Pompey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And the pitch. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And he's got it for out number one. Mlbtheshow is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Devin Pappas will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 68, Mlbtheshow.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One on the way. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appealed down to first, and no swing. Ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. There's a ball lined into right, and it'll get down in front of Beltran, a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Hey, double up!
Here's the first offering. Jose Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. It's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Here he comes, 3-1. Right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with two away.
Russell Martin stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the runner at third, two away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Come on, Yankees!
Here comes the 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Men on third with two down. Now the 3-1 pitch. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, some late game heroics in the bottom of the eighth were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Mark Teixeira. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-2. Good night from the Bronx.